If you have low back discomfort in this area, here's 5 exercises you can do to reduce your pain. When we're running, low back discomfort can come on because our hips are tight and therefore our low back is making up for that lost motion. So we want to make sure that we mobilize the hip and also stabilize the low back in order to decrease your pain. For the first exercise, I'm going to take a yoga block and I'm going to put it on the ground and put one knee on the block, and then I'm going to get into all fours. From this position, I'm just going to lift my knee that's on the ground. I'm going to lift it up so it's in line with my other knee, and then I'm going to bring it back down. So this is a very small rotational movement, and it really works to stabilize the low back. For the next exercise, I'm going to put a resistance loop around my ankles and I'm going to lay on my stomach. Now from this position, I'm going to keep my thighs on the ground the entire time, so I'm not going to hyperextend my low back. This is all for hip and low back stability. Now all I'm going to do here is lift my legs up, but I'm still keeping the tops of my thighs on the ground. So I'm going to lift up and I'm going to push out into the band. So when I'm pushing out, my toes are still facing straight down, and then I'm going to bring it back down. So I'm holding for about 5 to 10 seconds. Lift, push out, hold. You should feel it in your glutes and in your low back. More so stability in your low back, not pain, and then bring it back down. Now I mentioned hip mobility being a little bit tight, and I really want to emphasize that it's more so into hip internal rotation and external rotation. So with this exercise, it's going to emphasize the rotational mobility of the hip. You're going to take a weight, doesn't matter which weight, I'm just using a light weight, and you're going to lay on your back. Now I'm going to put the weight in my right hand and I'm going to push it up so my shoulder's still on the ground. I'm going to bend my right knee up and bring it across my body. Now the weight is really just to keep your shoulder down. This isn't a shoulder exercise, and then you're going to bring it back. For the fourth exercise, you're going to need a box or a chair, and all I'm going to do is sit on the box. I'm going to cross my arms. I'm going to gently lean forward. So I'm not dumping my trunk forward, just a slight lean forward. And I'm going to lift my butt up about 1 to 2 inches off this box. Hold about 5 to 10 seconds and come back down. So I'll feel this in my glutes and my hamstrings, and my low back is staying completely flat. I'm not arching my low back. For the last exercise, you're going to lay on your back and you're going to put your feet against the wall. So right now, my knees are over my hips, and all I'm going to do is have both feet on the wall like this, and I'm just going to gently lift my pelvis up a couple inches off the ground, pushing my feet into the wall, and then relax down.